Guten Tag. It's another beautiful day up here in Bowling Green, Virginia. The weather again is in the upper 60s, and I think the high today is supposed to be in the probably mid to upper 80s, which is pretty cool. But it's supposed to be another cooker again this weekend, so I guess we'll have to live through that. But for the most part, it feels great right now. I wasn't able to ride the bike Monday. My son's car tore up on him, and I had to go rescue him off of the interstate, which is no big deal. And I actually did a vlog about that yesterday, but I didn't upload it. I haven't even looked at it yet. I had a lot going on last night, so I didn't have time to do any editing. But I am riding again today. I don't know what to talk about exactly. I have a little bit of a topic in mind, which is counterintuitive for what I want to do. I've been trying to come up with a topic of conversation, but I have failed to do that every time I've been on this motorcycle. So we'll see what I come up with. The vlog from yesterday started off okay, but I did end up rambling a bit. But you know, we all do what we got to do. So I've been riding, I guess, for the last 3 or 4 miles with my turn signal on. That's always cool. Let's see if this truck does what I think. So it's a passing zone. He sped up to almost 60 miles an hour. Let's see if he slows back down when I can't pass. Here's a topic, I guess that'd be a good one. About a week or so ago, I'm not sure exactly for the date, but I'll put a link to it in the description. Reggie's Daily Vlogs. He's another YouTube content creator. He also is a moto vlogger who has a Reggie with 2 G's channel. And I'm sure that the people that subscribe to me are also subscribers of his as well. So there's a bunch of us that are about, you know, small fries, I guess, for lack of a better term, in the motovlogging community, and we tend to stick together because we don't do a lot of shenanigan stuff on our bikes. So anyway, Reggie's wife was in a car accident, and she was rear-ended. I think a video I watched this morning of his wife discussing the details of the accident and everything. I think that the young lady that was the driving that hit her, rear-ended her. She was sitting still, I think, and got rear-ended. It was, I think she mentioned that she was texting and driving. And but that's not what this is about. We all know that's wrong. There's been a million news articles. There's been a million studies. There's been a million moto vlogs, car vlogs on that topic. The subject I want to talk about is getting the phone call that your loved one was in a vehicle accident. And I know the sinking feeling that Reggie went through when his wife called him and told him that she was in a car accident. And because it happened to me probably 3 years ago. I'm trying to think, when was it? I think it was in 2012 maybe. That's 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Can't even add. No, hell no. That was 5 years ago. So at any rate, I'm just rambling again, so I'll probably chop that out. So anyway, a few years ago, my son, he was still in high school, and he was we had a pretty bad snow here, relative for this area anyhow. And you know, the roads are closed, the roads get bad, and people are trying to get home from wherever they work or where they're traveling, and you know, they slide off the road, and things happen, accidents happen, trees fall down. Well, my son is also was also a volunteer fireman, and he had a 1998 Jeep Cherokee. It was a 4-wheel drive, 2-door. It's a cool car, you know. But he went to the fire station that night because you know, that's what they do. They want to help people out. So they get sent out on crews to cut trees and limbs and logs out of the middle, off of the road and the highways, and they rescue people who may be in accidents. And so he went to the fire department, did his thing, and he was on his way home in his car and slid off the road into a ditch and wrecked his car. It tore it up pretty good. And it actually crushed the A and the B pillars. I don't know if you know what those are. And so the car was totaled basically because of that. And I remember it was after midnight when that phone call came in, and he was upset, frantic, nervous, the whole 9 yards, and told me he had gotten in an accident. And I'm going to tell you, he was fine. He wasn't hurt at all, but shaken up pretty good, nervous. So anyway, I'll never forget. You're laying in bed, dead asleep, and I don't have a landline in my house. I have just my cell phone. And when that phone rings, and you look over, and you're one of your children or a family member, you automatically think the worst has just happened. And I know what Reggie went through with that, and I'm not trying to discount the fact that his wife is the one that was in the accident, and she was injured and had to go through all the nervousness. But you know, it's a feeling of helplessness when you get that phone call and you're not right there with them to provide any kind of assistance, whether it's physical or emotional stability to your loved one. And you know, my thoughts and prayers go out to anybody who's ever in an accident, whose family members are ever in any kind of accident. And it's rough on everybody in the family, not just the person who gets injured. And I just you know, if you have been in a similar situation, please feel free to comment and share your story below. I know it's happened to a lot of people.